Back into the Future happened, and it's supposed to go to 2015, but I think that it went into 2016 and not 2015, and that they had the date up and it was messed up a year earlier than what it previously thought to be. Now, Back in the Future, dating 2015, which was about 5 years ago, but then I suddenly realized maybe it was only 4. The Chicago Cubs won the World Series back in 2016. The newspaper said that there could be a female president in 2015. Well, 1 year later, that almost happened. Hillary Clinton almost beat Donald Trump as the first female president of the United States of America. The 2016 Back into the Future, Meg, self-tying shoes came out in 2016. So today, not just that, but flying cars. There were flying cars that were made in 2016. And then, to cap it all off, Donald Trump being president in 2016.
Welcome to the Donald Trump Museum, dedicated to Hill Valley's #1 citizen and America's greatest living folk hero, the one and only Donald Trump. Of course, we've all heard the legend, but who is the man? Inside, you will learn how Donald Trump became one of the richest and most powerful men in America. Learn the amazing history of the Trump family. Successfully lobbied to legalize gambling and turned him.
So yeah, everything that happened in 2016. So now, this is my theory on how the timeline might have been messed up. Now, in the movie, it's supposed to be 2015. Let me go over some theories about why it could have been in 2015, and more likely probably has. Now, in 2015, when the movie takes place, it's set in an alternate universe, but the universe is specifically odd. It doesn't shape up to be 2015. In fact, it's what you kind of typically expect in a movie that's trying to predict something, but the universe I think that they land themselves in doesn't even exist. I think that was a plot line, but I think that they might have been in 1989 when they went to 2015. I think that they might have skipped a year and then landed into 2016. How does that happen? Well, they could have started in 1990 and went to 1 century, which would have been 2016. And I think that there's one photo in the movie that says Class of 2016 that hints at that point that they predicted 2016. And when I said that, they almost got everything correct in 2016. There are videos to prove it, but they also were correct in every aspect of 2016. In 2016, the Cubs won the World Series, almost had the female president, flying cars were made. Nike's released the Meg shoe, which was supposed to come out in 2015. It was made in 2011. So yeah, Back in the Future was in 2016. And yeah, I'm kind of late to the party. It's been 5 years since the movie was predicted, but it's been 35 years since the movies came out recently, and I had some thoughts on it. We'll probably put this theory that 2015 wasn't the year, and it was 2016. And yeah, they got everything correct in 2016, or I would say nearly got everything correct. Yeah, 2016 didn't have flying hoverboards, but it had something close to it, you could say. But the events of this movie predict a year earlier. Now, how I think this all started was that when they skipped that year, they were in two alternate universes. They were in multiple alternate universes. But I think that the universe that it took place in was from 2015, but they could have leapfrogged 2015 and landed at the end of 2016. So the movie would take place in 2015, but it would be the ending. So then the new year of 2016 would come. And I think that's how the movie in 2016 would tie in, is that it was already 2015 ended that year, and that it was 2016, making the prediction that happened in this movie theoretically almost really happening. If Hillary Clinton would have been president, then that would have proved that Back in the Future was correct. And they were, in 1990, nearly correct on every single prediction. And I think that they did predict a two-side lopper, where they predicted that Trump would also be president. So either way, they would have got it right. If Hillary would have became president, they would have got it right either way. So, but Back in the Future's timeline is messed up. Now, the movie takes place in 1989. But does it really? Or maybe it takes place in 1990 to 2016. Now, they wear 80s clothes. And I think that they're just wearing 80s clothes to symbolize how the year ended, and it was 1990, making this movie happen in 2016. Now, why I bring this up is this year in 2021 is that this movie predicted a lot of stuff in 2016. And you look at the base stories like Queen Elizabeth dying in a car accident in 2016. And there was a newspaper that came out about that, saying that someone died. And in the newspaper, it tells the story of 2016. So I think that Back in the Future happens in 2016. That's my theory. I'm late, but make sure to like and subscribe. About 5 years late. It's 35 years since the movie came out, so. But make sure to like and subscribe if you're interested, because I think this is an interesting plot line that I might expand in the future. Make sure to like and subscribe. Peace.